Well, I'm chillin'. Well, I'm chillin'. Well, I'm chillin' with Toddie one skip. Chillin' with Toddie one skip. So hey guys, this is the first Chillin' with Toddie one skip video that we're doing. Besides the intro, we're going to talk a little bit about sister wives, which is a guilty pleasure of mine, not as much as love after lockup or life after lockup, anything to do with lockup. Anyway, so here it is, and Southern Charm, which just kind of ended, but we're still going to talk about it. But this is what we're talking about right now is Sister Wives and what's going on there. Though it's all over. If you're a follower of Sister Wives, you know I'm really not going to say anything new per se, just a spin on it, which shows just a different take on things and calling things out for what they look like they are. So come on board. It's Toddie One Skip, chilling with.
Kody's been at my house a lot just by default because of the decisions that other wives are making. I love Kody dearly, but this is not what I chose. His other relationships are stressing him out so much that it's not like it's really fun to have him around that much anyway.
So what I'm hearing here with my sister, this is my sister. What we're hearing here from Robyn is that she only signed up for the good stuff. In other words, she hasn't figured out through her singular marriage and singular divorce that there's not always good stuff. Sometimes there's bad stuff, and there's a little bit of friction, right? And there's some strife, but that's when you grow. So Robyn only signed up for polygamy and a plural marriage when everything goes well. When things don't go well, she didn't sign up for that. Where's the list? I want to sign up on the list for only good stuff.
He's an angry man right now. He's really struggling, and he's really struggling with kind of what's going on. What's going on with him and Christine, I've never seen him like this before. It's like it's including the kids, and that's getting worse for him, and he's having a very hard time.
Okay, so when Robyn says it's including the kids, and she's talking about how things are so bad with how Kody's taking the separation or the rejection, I think, from Christine. Robyn, you're part of one family. One family. So those other marriages and that other crap is what you signed up for, as Kody would say. You're forgetting what you signed up for.
I'm afraid I'm on the edge of losing my and I'm afraid she's on the edge of losing her. She is the doorway, the passage for me to get to my children.
So why is that? Why is Christine the doorway to get to his children? Truly is 12 years old. The others are what, 16? Her other one's 16, I think, maybe. I mean, he can have his own relationship with his children. He uses a lot of excuses. A lot of excuses. And the bottom line is, the guy honestly just wants to be monogamous with one wife. And everybody sees it. And I think his struggle is his religion. But I think he really... I read where somebody had said that he just found his true love in Robyn, and he didn't even know that until he met her. So if that's fair, okay, but stop with the other women. And please push Meri away from you, like literally. I don't know what she's doing, or be a better friend to her. Like, if you can't be romantic, at least be a better friend to that woman. because like she is so alienated. She's almost in, she has like a cult like mentality, you know?
I gotta admit, there's been a lot of introspection I've had on this about how we're not supposed to break up. I'm supposed to fight for it.
Again, I think he's referring to his struggle with the religious aspect of being a polygamist and the actual reality of being a polygamist when you honestly find yourself in love with just one wife. And it'd be fine, just own up to it. That's where I say there's the religious thing. I think that his thing is not, it's not even moral. It's just the religious thing. I think that he is afraid. He's already spoken before about that he is afraid of failure.
I've been in this different paradigm, I think, for a very long time with the anticipation or the expectation that there would finally be a breaking point and we'd get counseling. For Christine, it's been finally there was a breaking point and she's out.
You're supposed to address things before it gets to the breaking point, and that's what all of your wives have been trying to do. And you just don't hear it. You only address it when it's at the breaking point, and how people exit from that, you're going to judge. Well, that's pretty messed up.
I've had 3 wives threaten me to leave me on and off our entire marriages. You know, the threat to leave is always out there.
So, when people threaten to leave you, it's because they're not happy. Kody has decided that instead of it being that they weren't happy, he thought of it as like a power play and a bluff, the threatening. But human emotion makes us try and try and try and try and try, so that when we finally do leave, we could walk out guilt-free. That's what I think the normal person. And that's what I think Christine has done. Kody takes absolutely, and everybody says it, so it's nothing new. He takes no responsibility. And I don't know what it would take for him to take the responsibility. It might take Robyn saying, own your shit here, man. Because that's the deal. But when people are threatening and saying, I'm leaving, you know, instead of you taking it as, yeah, I'm going to win this battle because it's a power play, why don't you hear what they're saying about why they want to leave? Kody, there is none of that with him. There is none of that. He sees things so black and white when it comes to him. Even his therapist said, I never saw you lose anything you wanted. Like, you get your way in every situation. And the women have slowly said, not anymore. Not anymore. COVID was a horrible thing. I lost my dad to COVID. I lost an uncle to COVID. COVID scared the shit out of me. It benefited Kody. 7-8 billion people in this world, it benefited Kody. It gave him an excuse to stay with Robyn. It made things totally impossible for him to be around his children and to be around the other wives, and he chose that. There was no reason why he couldn't do FaceTime calls. I mean, we're technologically is so advanced that my mom calls every day and speaks to her dog through FaceTime. So, I mean, Kody could have made efforts. He made no efforts, and now he's trying to save face. And we don't see everything behind the scene. But come on, if somebody was bashing you as a bad dad, what would it take for you to say, no. That's not true. That's scripted. I don't think that this shit is scripted like that. I think there are a lot of reality TV shows that are scripted, but I think this is real. They lived in a pretty decent climate state, right? So Arizona has good climate, good mild climate. So I don't understand why they couldn't have a get together outside 3 to 6 feet apart. Again, I know that the women, the wives, had asked for this. Except I never heard Robyn ask for it. But I've heard Janelle suggest it. Christine. Meri just wants to be a part of things. And I don't bash Meri. I feel bad for Meri. And I know that she's not looking for people's sympathy and stuff like that. But her behavior justifies sympathetic reaction. I don't think Meri's stupid. I think Meri's weak. And again, I'm not bashing her. And again, I say, sister wives, be better friends to Meri. She needs that because she is not getting anything from Kody. And she needs some support. She has one kid in the mix. It doesn't seem like, the other kids are very close or feel like a connection to her. That might say something about Meri. It might be that Meri's, but she was looking for love. She was looking for some sort of fulfillment. And because a rotten person played a horrible game on her, that was their fault. That wasn't Meri's fault. Meri, maybe she was wrong to sneak around. Maybe she had spoken to Kody. It's clear that she wasn't getting anything from Kody. So I certainly aren't or begrudge her for going and looking for something someplace else. She didn't act on it. She didn't sleep with somebody. She was getting to know somebody. And, personally, in any other situation, that would be messed up. But Kody wasn't there for her. And it seemed to me, Kody manipulated her into getting the divorce that allowed him to marry Robyn. And I think that Meri knows that she sacrificed and expected a little bit more in return. Even if it was just a friendship, a kinship, a family that's not like the redheaded stepchild, and I like redheads. So it's just, guys, Meri needs love and support from her sister wives, the kids, and from Kody. And more importantly, she needs to feel like she deserves and that she can do it. And maybe seeing Christine achieve, maybe that'll be enough. Again, I think that there might be a mean streak with Meri. And she's the only wife that I sense that from, with the exception of Robyn, who I think is just selfish. Kody's got to own his shit, man. He's got to own his shit. What do you guys think? Can you write stuff in the comments? Will you subscribe and like and click a bell and be notified? I don't know. That bell thing is kind of... You're happy to do it for you. It's there, I think. I would never be pretentious enough to put it there, but it's there. It's your world. I'm just glad to be a part of it. Well, I'm chillin'. Well, I'm chillin'. Well, I'm chillin' with Toddie one skip. Chillin' with Toddie one skip.